Is set then at the arena. Ajax hosting Roda, third in the Eredivisie, hosting the bottom side, whose away form in half last week. These are the lineups with Klaas-Jan Huntelaar and Amin Yunus both injured. Ajax have been forced into two defensive changes. Berber comes back to replace Viergever. Appearance picked by Marcel Kaiser. The question is, can Roda keep the likes of Hakim, Ziyech? Gustafsson had overlapped, he will do that. Make those late runs into the box and complement the front three. Here's Ziyech, who
straight away see a difference in what Kluivert gives you as opposed to Yunus. Real pace, looking to get him behind. We know Yunus is a tricky player, looking to play him around the hills.
Gustafsson again. They're trying to move it quickly. Mirror what Ajax will do. Ziyech. Dolberg threaded in for Engels again. Ajax have tied it up, and momentarily Ziyech has a bit of space here.
Just presence in there, all left-footed, strong, and it needs to be
Guts, who can't thread it through. Verber got in the way. Here's Van der Basement. He's normally a centre-half, but he has the ability to play left-back. Threads it. Ziyech. This is Koum. Headed down for Ziyech, who prods it out to Justin. First chance for Kluivert into the area. Back to Ziyech, who has a magical left foot. It's a lovely ball. This time Marcel gets
their line, allowed the force to run offside. That's good communication from the link to his right back, just to allow the run to go in.
Striding forward and finding Dolberg. Ziyech, who very rarely gets licked. He's been known to strike from goal from that sort of range. Here's Ziyech.
That's the concern. You have to actually close him down, even on his debut. Just shows you the type of quality he has for a young player. Obviously, he'll be judged on how he copes defensively, but he's more than capable of stepping in. So those bigger clubs in Europe, the likes of Barcelona, will look at that. Ziyech, in terms of his...
He has support from Verber, and infield from Ziyech. To Ashton Gert.
Phil, can you make passes, but that dying breed, lovely to see that.
Here's Ziyech. He's making an option on that far side. Engels this time has lost out to Ziyech, and he's looking up, not quite finding Dolberg. Ziyech and Verber, and then it comes from the Ostriser.
Schöner, Ziyech are in and around that, looking for something, look at them talking to each other, trying to catch one another's eyes.
Shorter one is Ziyech's cross, it's away by Arsadi. Kluivert's flick. Ziyech. Well, he's capable of all sorts with that left foot.
He really is. Great striker of the ball from distance, the form, the ability of Dolberg.
Back by the legs and fired goalwards in the end by Ziyech, but deflected.
My mindset would be that these experienced guys coming in, De Jong, Huntelaar.
Roda appear to have learned a few lessons from that. With the opposition. But here's Neres. 3 to aim for.
But that ball comes in the box. He should be attacking centrally to pick that ball up on the volley. He doesn't, he stays out, and maybe he's zonal marking difficult because you're asking questions now. They've got to adjust all the week. They'd have worked on zonal areas for the ball coming in the box.
Does come straight in this time. It's away by Christian Koum. Only Creedy lives at the heights. And now Ziyech can bend one towards Dolberg. Seems to have taken it.
And that's the difference between winning the league and finishing second or third.
That one's won by the league, and here's Ziyech. Too many of those have happened. Deep, kept the shape. Ajax are finding it hard to pick the way through, but here goes Ziyech. Yuyas out to the edge of his box.
It's slow, the build-up, isn't it? We've seen it so often. When Ajax are good, that ball goes into Dolberg, he comes into the 10 area, comes short, brings the centre up.
Here's Ziyech, who's managed to get around Gertz. Kluivert. Kluivert in behind Christian Koum. This could be the moment. It is. Right on the stroke of half-time, Ajax have got themselves level. A moment of magic from a real chorus of boos.
You talked about Kluivert being positive, attacking the space. For the first time this afternoon, he's done it, and there's the end result. When he gets inside on that right foot, as soon as he opens up his body, you know he's got the quality to hit that far post.
And Ajax go in at the break level. There are still a few dissenting voices, the same problems they face, even though he scored that equalising goal. Actually getting the ball to them and creating chances. There was not one real occasion I can think of in the first half that Hidayuya set a different.
His captain development, in terms of just feeling as if it's so comfortable, we're definitely going to win in the end. That's not enough. You have to.
Right back. Ajax will get us back off and underway.
Setup, it looks like they are going to play that back three and look to get some width from their wingers in terms of wing-back positions for ziyech.
5 in midfield. He might do so if this goes against his side for the remainder of the second half. It's a free kick in a decent position, though, for Ajax. Goetz's ball, only for Kluivert to get shrugged off. That's De Jong, though, and this is Ziyech.
These roda defenders, it looks like he's just got the touch in for the corner.
Eshterk. Again, it's not good enough. It doesn't beat the foot.
And that was probably the occasion then to hit it first time. Doesn't, and allows from his touch the defenders to get back and make a saving block.
Ziyech not able to find Dolberg on the way in. It was better from Kluivert.
Well, he would have got the job on the back of his work with young Ajax last season, where they scored 93 goals in 38 games. It's all about goal Ajax, making them kick it long. But in doing so, he'd be disappointed his centre-halves are not coming to win that ball. Ziyech shouldn't be able to bring down.
He has another chance here to make amends. And they're giving him space as well to scoop one into Dolberg. Fabulous save from Joyas. Arrived at Excelsior over in Rotterdam. Their game kicks off in 50 minutes.
You do know, when there's a big game from your rivals, work going, you'll be hoping it can remain like this.
Much better from Ziyech on this occasion.
Listen, there's no doubt in his quality in terms of opening up situations. A brilliant little fluff.
It's his corner. So many corners from Ziyech have led to goals. This one finds Van der Beek. He hasn't make his team. They are slightly off the pace.
Just feels like it's in keeping with their whole season.
And Engels giving away an obvious free kick.
Yeah, it's a dangerous tackle as well. He knows exactly what he's doing. You can see the position, looks at Ziyech, no eye on the ball. Be very surprised if that's not a booking.
Ziyech wants nothing to do with the resulting concern. The book's coming out from the referee.
Target that position. They've certainly done that this afternoon. Developing their own players and then being able to go out and get the likes of Neres from South America. It's so difficult to compete, and that is from the manager, Molyneux, in terms of they were so comfortable looking to go in at half-time 1-0, and then all of a sudden, within 15 minutes of the restart, they're 3-1 down.
Wonderful from Ziyech. Real options here for Ajax. Tidied up by Assar because...
Just see their quality to be able to do it in a short space, recover the ball yourself. Now you're looking to pick people out, but you have to say that Roda got men in good defensive positions to stop any cross being completed. But this is what...
Ziyech, who has made the use of his space. This is Neres, who's waiting and goes himself. Listen, who is doing really well in the Premier League. He's a player that Ajax were looking at themselves.
Oh, they've won it.
Kluivert tidies up his own mistake. Kluivert finds himself now launching the Ajax counter-attack with Ziyech. Kluivert is carried on. Big chance for Kluivert. Now for Dol.
To it. Look at him here. But Ziyech sees the run, attacks through the middle. Kluivert bends his run again. There's the pass. The touch has to be better. If it is, he'll get his drop. Dolberg, fortunate target.
Still 20 minutes to go. There are more goals in this for Ajax.
As you quite rightly said, the big golf has been of the individual brilliance. And no team in the Eredivisie is going to struggle against a whole life.
Neres. Ziyech couldn't quite wrap his boot around it. He's heading out of the gate. Here goes Tony van der Beek again.
Isn't he fortunate to have both those players?
The shackles appeared to come off for Ajax, and Ziyech has looked a lot more composed since then. Again looking for an option. Stolberg with a flick of it.
Things that's going on, I lost track, I felt so strong.